What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of our Road to Glory. Today is episode 27, and as you can see, the team and season we did pack at the end of last episode did actually sell first time of me listing him for 5.6, which is minimum. And for some reason, someone decided to take my one because on the market there was quite a few pages of him from 5.5 to 5.6, so literally minimum buy now, and apparently someone wanted to purchase the one that I listed. So luckily for us, we did actually manage to sell him, and that put us around 70,000 coins, I do believe. So it was good, and last episode actually was really good. The fact that we managed to pack 3 team seasons, and then that also helped our coins boost up. So it was a good episode, and I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest, because it meant that we could boost up our coins, and we actually got the enjoyment of packing a few. But in today's episode, I did decide to open a few of these 1.5k packs again, just because of the fact we have the coins to spend, and I don't know what else to spend them on at the moment. So I thought I'd open some more up to see if we could get anything, and unfortunately we don't actually get anything in the packs. I do keep all the fitness cards and contracts, and I will be listing all this stuff up off camera eventually, but because there's so many items that I'm going to have to list, it will take a while. So I will do that, but I will do it off camera, as it is boring and it's not, and seeing as there's a lot of items, it will take quite a long time. So I'll leave that off the camera. But in the packs, we did get quite a few contracts, which does help us out, and a couple of fitness cards and a couple squad fitness cards, which I'm keeping for the time being, because eventually, say by the time the next team season comes out next week, or this Friday actually, the bronze packs shouldn't be open as much anymore, because there won't be, I doubt there'll be any bronze players in the team of season. So they'll start to go back up in price a little bit, and the market will start to stabilize in the bronze items. So that's why I'm keeping them. But we do go into divisions, and I believe this is our first game in Division 5, and we're already halfway towards Division 1, so it's quite good. And the first opponent we come up against has an incredibly strong team with Bellerin, Clichy, Czech, Otamendi, Mangala, Ozil, Rooney, Ramirez. To be honest, I would have swapped Ramirez and Rooney around, just because of the fact that Ramirez is a defensive mid and Rooney is a cam. And then he did have, I think that was Sanchez, De Bruyne, and I couldn't remember who, Oxlade-Chamberlain, that's it. But it didn't take us too long to put on quite a lot of pressure. I did cut it out, but we did put on a lot of pressure, and we did manage to score and take the lead with Depay. I'm actually quite enjoying using Depay. He's seeming to be very good. And not too long later, after scoring the first goal, Depay scores a second goal for us, and my opponent started to bring the keeper out quite often. And this game was a very high scoring game, and it didn't take my opponent too long to break through with De Bruyne and take a shot. I say get lucky. He got lucky for the rebound. We got very unlucky with the fact that it hit the post and fell straight to him. So he did manage to get a goal back, doing it 2-1. But then not too long after that, I managed to shield off the ball very well there. A bit lucky, to be honest, but passed it in and finished by, I can't remember who that, Schneiderlin, that's it. And I pressed X, and apparently Schneiderlin's default celebration is the calm down celebration. So that wasn't me being a dick and doing that. That was just the game apparently saying that's Schneiderlin's. So we did make it 3-1. Then Depay is there once again to complete his hat-trick, making it 4-1. And like I said, Depay's actually deeming to be very good for us. And I'm quite enjoying him. Even though he doesn't have a left foot, as you saw for that goal there, he did manage to put it away on his left foot. And I think he's got like a 2-star weak foot. So he managed to score it. But as you see there, yet again, bit unfortunate with the fact that he hit the post and he got the rebound. Keeper did try and save it, but he pushed it back into the net. And then instantly from kickoff, I think it's Depay who is here. Depay does run straight down, there was a bit of skills, bit fortunate, because I think my opponent, actually stopped playing for a couple of seconds during that because he didn't move when I first did anything. So Depay does make it 5-2, and then nearing close to the end of the game, we do get a penalty, and I do give it to Daniel Sturridge just because he does have better penalties. So I gave it to him and went across the body. Lovely penalty, making it 6-2. And the goal scoring wasn't finished here, and in fact my opponent did actually manage to break through with De Bruyne, took the shot on and scored to make it 6-3, but I wasn't too worried because he wasn't going to get back into the game, and that is how the game finished at 6-3, giving us 3 points from our first game in Division 5 and putting us already in a strong position, to be honest. And like I said, we're getting closer to Division 1, and I find Division 3 is probably the most painful division, so once we get there, that may be a bit difficult, but I think we'll cope. And then our second game is a very different BPL team. He does have quite a few non-rares, did have a lot of pace in the team, but I was using my Spanish team, then we got a free kick and I smashed it, and what a free kick. That is like one of the best free kicks I have taken on FIFA. I took one the other day with Tony Cruz on my main account. I think it was 41 yards out, and I scored, and it was incredible. And just like that free kick there, an absolutely amazing free kick. And then we do get a penalty to make it 2-0. Very quick succession of the goals, and my opponent then decided to have enough as we were about to take another free kick, and he decided to quit the game. So we did win the game 2-0, and giving us another 3 points in Division 5. And I think it's 20 points for the title and maybe 15 points for the promotion. Don't quote me on that, you will see it in a second. So we're in a solid position, 6 points out of the possible 6 already in Division 5. And I thought I'd give you guys a third game to watch, and my third opponent actually had a really different team. He had a couple of team of seasons in there with Suchi or Suchi or Suki, however you want to say his name. I don't know who the striker is, but very different team. Swiss left hand side, and then a Russian league right hand side. And he was a very boring but good player at the same time, and I was worried that we weren't going to win the game. But luckily, not too long into the game, took a while to get the first goal, but Vela is there, or Carlos Vela is there to score. And then a very long time later, we did manage to break through once again with Carlos Vela running through the middle and smashes that home with his left foot, once again making it 2-0. And Carlos Vela getting his second goal of the game. And then we got an attack, and I cut across, and I thought, why not just shoot? I shot, and Perez scored. And what an amazing goal. And it was Perez on his left foot, but I believe he is right-footed. So that was quite a nice goal. So we've had quite a few nice goals, and then my opponent decided to rage quit. So we do win all 3 games in today's episode, putting us on a possible 9 out of 9 points in Division 5. And I actually quite like my opponent's name there, RKO Zil. So RKO Zil, pretty nice name. But he didn't really like the game. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Like the video if you are enjoying the series or enjoyed today's episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out G2A in the link. Check out G2A in the description below for cheap NSP, PSN codes. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye. Fire that I won't slay. There's a fire burn the fire brigade. So tonight we